for those who love wine, this is kind of shocking. The biggest threat in the wine industry, irrelevance with younger people. I brought in a couple of fun metrics and news about this, so let's see the highlights. First of all, it seems that younger generations, so in their 20s and 30s, they are not drinking as much wine as they used to back in maybe 2007. And what's interesting is that by 2021, the people in their 80s count has increased a lot. So in the change in share, we noticed that, yeah, the 20s and 30s did increase 0.12%, but 30s to 40s and 40s to 50s, 50s to 60 has decreased dramatically. Maybe I don't know if we want to say dramatic, and maybe we've noticed that a lot of people have decided to quit drinking. Hopefully that's the case. And as you guys notice, 60s to 80s, they are increasing. Kind of makes sense because when you were like in maybe like 40s back in 2007, yeah, your age goes up. So obviously those group of people will definitely increase numbers. So yeah, it seems that the 20s, 30s, or like them late there, but like in the 30s, they've decided not to be interested in wine, which is kind of shocking. Especially because I like wine and I'm doing a business on wine. So yeah, another interesting graph that I brought to you guys is that 2021, 2022, they are decreasing. So wine volume consumption, we noticed that 2000, 2005, very high in the 20% of changes, 22%. But then because of the COVID pandemic, it has dropped. Shocking. Honestly, I thought that or at least during COVID, people would be drinking more alcohol since they are home a lot, but I guess they are deciding to maybe drink beer more? I'm not sure. So then the question that you kind of get is, what happened? Well, in the article kind of describes some interesting part is that they do say, I would argue we should stop now. So one of the important wine seller person did say that. And then the SVB annual report found that bottle price at $11 or below accounted for an estimated 73% of total US wine sales, but also that consumers have been abandoning lower priced wine for high quality and more expensive option. So as a wine lover, I do have to agree, guys, drinking cheap wine is not good for your brain. It does hurt a lot. So that's been the case. Shocking. And another question that you guys might be wondering is, okay, so does that mean people stop drinking wine or what's the deal? They do say in the article, after all, the beer industry in 2021 accounted for roughly 48% of annual advising spending for alcoholic beverages. Whereas wine spending was less than 5%. So this means that people are not interested in wine lately. Gosh, what is going on? So I wanted to compare this article with what's going on in Korea, because obviously for someone who is interested in doing a type of wine business, I would have to look in different markets to see where. And shockingly, in Korea, it's been very popular. You can see in the metric that all wine in at least 2019, wine is the top third one. Shock, surprise. In Korea, I would be interested in seeing other countries, but yes, we've noticed that beer, obviously, everyone loves beer. I guess it's very easy to drink. And any type of distilled beverage, spirits would be the second one. So probably like, I'm not good with my alcohol, but yeah. And then third comes wine. It does increase much compared to vodka, whiskey, and brandy. So definitely it is pretty popular in Korea. And that for 4 years in a row, it has been increasing. So what was pretty interesting in this article is them saying, I would agree we should stop now. They did talk a little bit about marketing and that it should be catered towards more younger people, which makes sense. As trend goes by, you kind of want to figure out what the younger people are interested. Obviously, you're not going to attract the 10s because the drinking age in US is going to be 21. So what should they do? Probably figure out what they would like to do, what 20s and 30s would be interested in, and attract them through marketing. Kind of hard, but yeah, when I'm in my 20s, I'm 29 right now, you don't really see a lot of wine marketing. You see a lot of beer, especially when you play or when you guys enjoy watching football, for instance. You know, you see all those beer related advertisement, but I feel like I've never seen any wine advertisement, especially in a certain time. So I'd be pretty interested in seeing an update of that. And yeah, I guess we can't really use the excuse, hey, wine is just for rich people, because they do say in the article that 73% of the total wine sale has wines that's less than $11. So yeah, it could give you a headache, but it's still like purchasable. Of course, beer might be cheaper, but you know, there are cheap wines out there. So they need to try really hard on maybe changing the flavor to what these days young people enjoy. So I guess they are my age. So yeah, I found this article very interesting. And I would be kind of interested in what the wine industry is going to do about this, or what type of marketing they would be trying out, and how they're going to try to get young generation people to enjoy drinking wine. Of course, drinking, you guys probably shouldn't do it. I should have probably create a YouTube video about this, about drinking, but every business need to succeed, right? So I would be quite interested in how they would allow, or how they would want to get attraction through younger generation. So that was all for my wine article. It's kind of like a fun, enjoyable one, and hope to see you guys on the next article. Bye guys.